couldn't get to. And so with this, what the music industry and every single person has now seen is that—
Yo, what's going on YouTube? What's going on? We're back with another banger. Today's video, we got how Kendrick Lamar just officially ended Drake's career forever. So if you're new here, don't forget that big red subscribe button and that like button. We're on the road to 400 subscribers. Gang, today is February 28th, and I can officially tell y'all we hit our 200 subscriber goal. Today, like I said, is February 28th. At the time of this recording, we are at 225 subscribers. You guys are absolutely insane, bro. Like, insane. And I told y'all, once we, got our goal, we're gonna set the new goal, bro. I feel like that's a good thing to do, is, keep setting milestones for us to hit. You feel me? So our next milestone, bro, y'all know today, like I said, is February. We got March and we got April. I think we're gonna set, a subscriber goal every time we hit it, and we're gonna push it out 2 months every time, bro. So let's see if we can hit 400 subscribers by the end of April. Like I said, today is February 28th. We already hit our subscriber goal like 2-3 videos ago. So shout out to y'all, bruh. Your boy's on the grind to pre-record these videos. I try to get at least 5 to 6 videos done in one day and upload them all for you guys through the week, so you guys have something to watch, and I make sure I'm staying consistent. You feel me? That being said, bruh, I just want to say shout out to y'all. I know it's a long intro, but my bad. I just want to give y'all flowers, bruh, and really say thank y'all, because y'all are really showing me the power of YouTube, and the power of you guys are actually insane, bro. Like, I've never grown a channel this fast. I know other channels grow faster or whatever the fuck, but hey, this is us over here. You feel me? I'm worried about me and my channel. You feel me? And us. I've never grown a channel this fucking fast before, bro. Like, ever, bro. Like, this shit to me is really blowing my mind. To see the power of you guys is actually insane, bro. And you guys help a nigga when I was sick. You feel me? Officially, damn near, I would say I'm over it. It's just hella cold where I'm at, so like I have really bad sinuses too, so I'm always waking up with like a runny little nose, or like stuffed nose, and like once I blow my nose, I'm pretty straight. You feel me? It's just always had like that when I was a kid growing up in my life. But that being said, enough talking, bro. Thank y'all. Let's get into this video. Let's get it.
what has just happened between Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
Just keep talking.
What we all just witnessed is really a turning point, and not just hip-hop, but really in the entire music industry, because after seeing Drake's new album SSS For You compete with Kendrick Lamar's months-old GNX and even older diss track Not Like Us, we have seen that in this time where these two are not releasing diss tracks at one another but are competing for the top spots on the charts, that Kendrick Lamar has managed to embarrass Drake more than ever, because not just did one of his songs end up outperforming Drake's entire album, but 4 entire records of Kendrick shut Drake out of the top 5 on the Billboard Hot 100, and now because of this, what is clear is that Drake is really losing it more than we have ever seen, because beyond seeing his new album flop, he now has to see the guy who has made every single second of his career a living nightmare hand him yet another L. And now before we go any further into all
Wait,
of
how
this,
did you get another
be
L?
sure to leave a like and subscribe. And still, we are in this time where the Drake fans are still mad at me for telling the truth and talking about what's actually going on. So please be sure to support the channel and like and subscribe. It has never been more needed. And so now when it comes to what we have seen with both Kendrick Lamar and Drake, this entire moment we are in is really the ultimate round of rap's greatest beef, because with Drake and Kendrick both having new music and experiences out in the industry for everyone to pick and choose what they want to listen to and support, beyond just the back and forth of a rap beef and what the results of that mean for both Kendrick and Drake as rappers and the entirety of what that represents in hip-hop culture, we now have seen how the greater effects of this beef have played out in the actual music and entertainment industries, which again, beyond just how hip-hop culture and the fans of the genre feel, this moment on the charts stood to showcase to the entire music and entertainment industry who is the leader of hip-hop going forward, and what artist is going to be the most valuable for the future of this thing when it comes to what labels and the entire industry looks for. And so really, after Kendrick Lamar has already proved that he is the best rapper out and that he has won this thing by far, now after seeing him and Drake go back and forth—
Alright, hold on. Now, I want y'all to tell me down below in the comments, do y'all think Kendrick Lamar is the best rapper alive right now. Y'all let me know down below in the comments. As of what I'm seeing, yes. You feel me? In my opinion, yes. As of the proof's only in the pudding. There's no one came to step to Kendrick yet. Feel me? Right now, this nigga is on a super run. And is not falling off no time soon. You feel me? Like, as long as he stays at the track Kendrick is going, this nigga is about to become unstoppable. Like, real shit. Unless he makes a terrible song, which I don't see happening. You feel me? It's crazy. And not only that, bro, yesterday I was literally driving home and I heard this nigga's, because my phone was dead, so I couldn't play no Apple Music. You know, I couldn't connect to my car, so I put on the FM 99.1. Guess whose song was on the radio playing? This nigga Drake's. So you're crying. I know last 2 videos this nigga was saying that, oh, we weren't getting, the radio's not playing enough of our music. But nigga, they were playing your song on the radio. But cold part about it, right after they played Drake's song, they played Kendrick's song. Nigga, I wish I could have recorded that as a clip so I can put it on this fucking, on this video. Bro, it was hilarious. I started dying laughing. I was like, no, the fuck, they did not. Just play these 2 songs back to back. Like, that was crazy to me. Let's get back into it.
New albums and
Thought
songs.
I should just put that out
We
there.
have now seen the guy who used to be known for topping the charts drop an entire new album that didn't just fail to gain any real momentum whatsoever, but making the failure of this project even worse. Kendrick had 4 entire songs that were not fazed by the 21 new Drake records, which in the past have always topped the chart, as of course, Luther, Not Like Us, TV Off, and Squabble Up made up 4 of the top 5 spots on the Billboard charts, which Drake just couldn't get to. And so with this, what the music industry and every single person has now seen is that once and for all, that beyond just the respect of hip-hop and the culture, Kendrick Lamar has transcended to levels of stardom and dominance that we really only ever see from very few artists ever, because even with Luther now going #1, Kendrick is making history and joining clubs that were only ever occupied in the past by people like MJ.
Hot top 100 among male socialists in a lead role since Michael Jackson. This nigga is going up there with Michael Jackson? Oh, nigga, like I said, bro, if he keeps this run, this nigga's gonna be unstoppable.
MJ, which of course, considering how this beef started and how Drake was comparing himself to Mike leading up to this thing on the record that started it all, seeing Kendrick now actually join his company in multiple different ways is from the Grammys to the Super Bowl to here. He has just joined the tier that only he was ever in. Overall,
this nigga Drake was comparing himself to Michael Jackson, and then Yo Op is literally getting almost the same numbers as Michael Jackson, and he didn't say shit about no comparison. He just shitted on you without saying nothing, and you said you were, oh, my numbers is I'm Michael Jackson, same as Michael Jackson. And then Yo Op not saying nothing, winning Grammys from dissing you, then gets posted. Oh, he has the same. He's on the same path as Michael Jackson. He's about to be on the same path. Nigga, that is crazy. He just dissed you without dissing you.
All is just surreal and is really one of the most groundbreaking things we have ever seen as hip-hop fans as a whole, because we have really just never seen a rapper rise like this. And overall, with the fact that now Kendrick Lamar is really in a tier of artists where he's only being compared to people like MJ and Prince, and Drake is just falling further and further behind, the entire music industry now sees that Kendrick is going to be the guy who is going to hold rap down in every single way possible until he decides that he doesn't want to. And of course, Drake in all of this, I mean, this guy has managed to lose more than you could ever think, because not just is Drake the biggest joke within hip-hop, but now the same industry that held him up and used to believe he was a top player within it is now seeing that his rival has now not just been doing a better job at fulfilling what used to be seen as his role currently, but really, with the records Kendrick is now reaching, which we are seeing just the dominance of that more than ever on this week's chart specifically,
bro.
A lot of people are starting to think that Kendrick is doing a better job than Drake really ever has in his role, because to see this type of dominance now after the Super Bowl period and after you dropped a new album months ago for Kendrick Lamar, and most impressively doing all of this while still having the full respect of hip-hop culture, because Kendrick has not actually compromised the quality of his music whatsoever, Overall, with this rare combination of both popularity and skill, we are seeing more than anything else that Kendrick Lamar is having more longevity than really any artist in the industry today, especially in this era where people so quickly forget about things. And I mean, compare this to Drake and seeing how—
Deadass. We're in the era to where niggas forget about shit 3 days later. But if you can ask anybody right now at this point in time about any Kendrick versus Drake beef, I guarantee you they remember that shit. I guarantee you they can tell you every part about the beef, every part about the situation. Why? Because the shit is so big. Kendrick is making good ass music to make you remember, nigga. The songs are so good, nigga. You're gonna listen to it and you're going to remember it. Why? Because it's so catchy, it's so good, the beat's good, everything about the song is good. Then you got it played on Super Bowl, so he really got drilled in your head. Yeah, nigga, Kendrick ain't going nowhere, bro.
Even with his previous albums that
he ain't going nowhere,
recently,
bro.
While they had big
until
releases,
he wants
they would all
to retire.
Fall off.
You feel me?
Overall, as Kendrick Lamar and GNX have now
got
joined
the game
a
in a
club that
chokehold.
only some of the highest performing rap albums in the past have ever been able to get to by having 2 #1 songs, and in this era where most albums just come and go. I mean, with all of this, the music industry is just seeing hip-hop and the value of what an album can be just get redefined by Kendrick, because for a 12-song album to be doing all of this, there's no other way to put it. This is just something that never happens today in the industry, and not even close to the level we are seeing when it rarely does. And really, because of all of this, when it comes to Drake, you couldn't even make up a worse outcome for him, because with everything we are seeing here, after already losing in pretty much every single category possible, deciding to put this album out really may have been worse than just continuing to sit back, because now everyone, from fans to hip-hop to the music industry, has full proof that when it comes to where Drake actually stands within the music industry currently, his presence has never been smaller and he has never been in a worse place, because for this album to do so bad that it got out-charted by 4 entire Kendrick Lamar songs that have been out for a while, I don't think we all realize how much this is showcasing that Kendrick Lamar has never been more up, and also that Drake has never been further down, because to just lose this bad to an album that has already been out for so long.
I'm not gonna lie, I'll make music in a closet if I have to. So I use samples because...
And again, this is already past the actual Super Bowl week where the songs got a boost from that. For Drake, if this is not the sign that you needed to stop doing the same old things and seeing worse and worse results, I don't know what could ever be. Because really, if there was ever any chance of Drake changing the outcome of what happened in this beef one bit, or just helping his career in any way, having an album that did well and songs that actually...
I've been telling y'all this like 7 videos now, bro, and a lot of y'all been agreeing with me. The best thing for Drake to do right now is to disappear. Real shit. This nigga needs to take a break and stop making music. You keep dropping more and more music against your op, literally the same time as Drake, and you keep failing. My nigga, yes, you're making good music. Some of the songs are good. Don't get me wrong. But your whole point is to outperform this nigga Kendrick. But you are not doing it. So stop. Take the fucking L. You already said it in your music that he won. And you're still trying to go against this nigga. Take the L and just disappear, bro. Just disappear. Write some hard ass music and then come back. Feel me? Just disappear for a couple months. Maybe the rest of 2025 or the end of 2025, come back with some hot shit, nigga. Just boom, boom, boom. Like, oh shit. Oh shit. Drake is, oh shit. You feel me? But right now, niggas aren't really that hype of listening to your shit because you just keep making niggas like, oh, well, here he goes. Fuck this shit up. You feel me? Oh, here he goes. You feel me? It's just like, bro, you're just making yourself look worse and worse every day. This nigga Drake is making himself look worse and worse.
Moved up the charts would be able to give him more time.
We're talking numbers and all that.
Really be solidified.
It's not looking good for Drake.
Previous genre-defining beefs like Jay and Nas, for example, because of the fact that after that beef, outside of how it changed hip-hop, the actual music industry still knew that Jay was their guy because he was making the top charting songs. Overall, we saw with the fact that Jay just kept moving forward and finding more success. that when it comes to these rap beefs and what they mean for hip-hop fans, while it can change legacies and resumes, it doesn't actually do anything to an artist's career and how they may stand in the music industry until it is seen that one's career and the performances they have alters. And I mean, for Drake right now, we are now seeing that this beef ruined literally everything for him and that he will never be the same. And when it comes to how everything has...
Like I said, if we're talking numbers, my nigga, look at those numbers, bro. We're gonna skip back just 2 seconds so y'all can see those numbers, bro. We're at 153 million, 132 million, 109 million, 98 million, 61 million, 56 million. If we're topping by the top song versus the last song, oh nigga, that is a what, 90% decrease? You dropped 100 million streams? 100 million streams. You were at 153 million streams down to 56 million. Don't get me wrong, my nigga. 56 million streams is still great. You know, if I had 56 million streams, oh, I wouldn't be complaining. But Drake's used to 153 million. So yeah, nigga, when he sees that 56 million, oh, nigga, that hurts. What? You're telling me what? I dropped 100 million streams? Not just a million, 100 million. You feel me? That's a big fucking difference.
And when it comes to how everything has went for both Drake and
you
Kendrick
wake up,
Lamar
you see that, nigga, you can be like,
the fact that Kendrick Lamar got a Super Bowl out of this, 4 #1 songs in this time, and is now about to go everywhere and take hip-hop to stadiums on a scale like we have never seen before. When it comes to the actual 100%. Place these two hold in not just hip-hop, because we know Kendrick is one there, but the industry. Well, Drake fans used to be able to use numbers and this idea and notion that Drake was the biggest thing ever to just defend him from any sort of criticism. Kendrick Lamar has really showcased and made sure that nobody can say anything on his name and be taken seriously, because not just is Kendrick the way better rapper and artist, and of course we have seen that with how great GNX is as a full, complete body of work, but also when it comes to being the biggest rapper and who is the actual guy who is running the numbers and charts. Kendrick has now just jumped over Drake more than we could have ever predicted, and ultimately, as he is just making his lead in the rap game get higher and higher, and we have seen this more than ever, with Kendrick commanding 4 of the top 5 songs on the Billboard Hot 100, which is something that Drake just doesn't have. Altogether, we are witnessing the ascension of what is already and what will only become more in the future one of the greatest runs and eras we have ever seen from a rapper, and really a musician in the industry in so long at this point. And meanwhile, at the same time of all of this for Drake, I mean, he is just the biggest loser in every single way possible. Because with Kendrick managing to be the guy walking out with a #1 song, which really is an R&B record, the same week that Drake dropped an album and tried to say it's an R&B project just to move away from hip-hop and avoid the criticism of failing there in the first place, I mean, you couldn't write a more entertaining ending. Because really, for Kendrick to win the charts this week, by having Not Like Us and Luther trading places, Kendrick's success, and these songs specifically and their chart position here
that is crazy though. Like, your top 2 songs are going back and forth with each other, bro. Just imagine, you're an artist, bro. You have the top 2 songs in the world, and they're fighting for first place. Like, just fighting. Like, that is actually crazy, bro. Like, actually crazy.
Are gonna forever solidify the moment that the industry realized that Kendrick Lamar is the top guy in the rap game and that the Drake era has never been more over. And so putting all of this into perspective, when we look back on this entire moment in hip-hop and see how everything was put into place the way it was and why Drake's downfall was so bad, I think we're going to look back at this week specifically as one of the times where it was never more over for Drake, because to lose this bad with a new album and 21 songs trying to reach the top of the charts, and of course losing to 4 Kendrick Lamar records, which between all 4 of them, from the diss track and Not Like...
You had 21 chances to get to the top 1 in the world, and none of them made it. I think he made what, top 5 or top 6, and then top 10. But out of 21 songs, only 2 songs made it on the Billboard. Yeah, Drake, like, my nigga, it's time to pack it up, bro.
Like Us to squabble up in TV off to the melodic Luther showcase that
then you got your op songs with
across every
5
single
to
category
6
that matters for somebody in the hip hop space today. Really,
to top
what
5
we are seeing is
songs.
all history in the making. And for Drake now having his album Flop be solidified by Kendrick Lamar getting this #1 song, and at the same time as he dropped an album, what we are all seeing is history in the making. Bro. And for Drake now having his album Flop be solidified by Kendrick Lamar getting this #1 song, in its entirety, this is all making sure that Drake will never be able to compete with Kendrick Lamar in any way possible again. And because of this, things for Drake have just never been worse. And really, I don't know if they're ever going to get any better. And so now with all this said, let me know. What do you think about Kendrick Lamar just...
I don't know about this, bro. Y'all let me know down below in the comments if y'all think Drake should just quit rapping for a little bit, bro, and then come back. Like, yeah, you're doing 56 million streams, but bro, you dropped 100 million streams. That says a lot. Then your Up song has 1, 2, 3, 4 to 5 songs on the top 10 billboards, bro. And you only have 2. You feel me? That is insane, bro. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling about this down below in the comments. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow at 4 p.m., man. 3? Well, no, 3 p.m. I'll catch y'all tomorrow at 3 p.m. We gone.